I'm going to talk to you guys about tonight's UFC 170 main event fight between Ronda Rousey and Sara McMann. And going into this fight, there was a lot of talk, there was a lot of hype and anticipation to seeing what was going to happen. Being that both Ronda Rousey and Sara McMann were both two undefeated fighters, and both being Olympic medalists. Ronda Rousey being an Olympic bronze medalist in judo, and Sara McMann being an Olympic silver medalist in wrestling. And people wanted to see if Ronda Rousey could pretty much do what she was doing to everyone else, to, Miesha Tate, Liz Carmouche, Sarah Kaufman. And personally, going into this fight, I personally felt that, Ronda Rousey was going to win, but she was not going to have her way with Sara McMann like she did with Miesha Tate, with Liz Carmouche, or even Sarah Kaufman, like I just mentioned. Alright? In the beginning of the fight, there was hands thrown to one another, and you thought for a minute that, Sarah got this in the stand-up. I personally felt that, she had the upper edge in the stand-up game, and then they got in the cage, they were trying to go for a clinch, and Ronda Rousey was trying to judo hip toss her, but she couldn't do it, and she started throwing knees to Sara McMann, and she caught her with a knee to the liver that pretty much ended the fight. And there's people right now that are kind of upset with Herb Dean because people believe that the fight was stopped way too early. Alright? And I understand people's frustration. Okay? But to me, the stop was fair. I felt like, Sara McMann was hurt. Alright? But at the end of the day, it's the way of the fight game. A lot of people like myself, I'm sure, were expecting a 5-round clinic. And unfortunately, we only got a 1-round thing where it ended, way quick. And people, I'm sure, were expecting Ronda Rousey to use the armbar, which she didn't use as well. But at the end of the day, let's go back to what I was saying. It's the way of the fight game. You never know what you're going to get. That goes if you're fighting in MMA or even in boxing. A lot of things can happen. Even in kickboxing, I'm sure. And now you ask yourself, who's next for Ronda Rousey? A lot of people are now saying Kat Zingano. She's supposed to be the next in line because she was supposed to get a fight a while back, but she was injured and she had all these problems going on as well. I can see that, but I don't see Kat Zingano beating Ronda Rousey. I'll be honest. I think, to be honest, what they need to do for the UFC, they need to really bring in Cris Cyborg. I think that's the only fight that makes sense right now. Alright, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, Cris Cyborg won't go down to 135. I read an article where she did say that she's willing to go down to 135. So if Cris Cyborg is able to do it, then let's make that fight. I think that's the only fight, that's the only person that I do believe that can give Ronda Rousey a run for her money. That's my opinion, of course. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section of this video. Whether you're agreeing or disagreeing with me, who do you see being next for Ronda Rousey? Who do you want to see Ronda Rousey fight next? Do you agree with the stoppage or not? No one is wrong as always. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you later next vid. I'm out. Peace.